for those of you poor people that didn't see it, for some stupid reason, this idiot, this fool, counts up. So you know, like when you do 3, 2, 1, go, Jack does this. 3, 2, 1. And that's what I've got to work with when I'm editing videos. Why?
What difference does it make?
Because you could count up to 5, you could count up to 10, and then, quite frankly, I wouldn't put it past you to go.
But when you count up, that's like something good. When you count down, that means something bad's going to happen.
No.
Yeah.
That's just not true. It's just not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
You're actually a moron. It is quite funny editing Jack's videos with him because he normally sits there pissing about on his phone, watching me do all the actual work.
Oh, look at my little violin out.
And one time I said to him, "Why don't you do a pause between so I can put the hook in?" For those of you that don't know, a hook is where you have, "Hello and welcome to Jack's Me Shack. I'm a fucking buffoon," and
Like and subscribe.
Then you have a little break, and then you put in the music, which we haven't done yet, and then you move on to the video. So I had a little pop at Jack. I was like, "You're not putting a pause in, so I can't." So now Jack, and apologies for people who listen to this on the podcast. So now Jack does this. Just
so you know the pauses.
Anyway, we're on episode 10.
10.
We made it to double figures. We're still married.
Yeah.
We haven't applied for a divorce yet. It's happening. If you touch my book.
Thanks to the 24 people who watched last week's episode.
Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, right? How many times have I said it? It's just the one thing that makes you go viral, and then everyone loves you, and they go back and they watch them.
Very true.
We're just going to keep going, people. We're just going to keep annoying you until it happens.
Persistency is key.
Somewhere I've got to add in the hook. Can we add it in here? Here's the hook. Go on, do your face. Pause. Anyway, moving on. Right, so, I've got a short list, but no doubt you'll rattle on like an idiot. So, the first thing on the list is always the last cook.
Very true. So we're recording on Sunday this week. Normally we do Saturday, don't we? Straight after Sizzling Saturdays.
Yes.
But
someone wanted a takeaway this week.
Yeah, and there was quite an important sporting event on, so we had to way late. And
we have to stop everything.
I called it, didn't I? In last week's episode, what did I say? I was like, you watch next week. I was like, Wales are going to lose to Scotland. We're going to turn Italy big time.
And I was listening, weren't I?
Yeah, and then Ireland are going to lose to France, and that means we're Six Nations champion. And what happened? That happened.
Honestly, lockdown's killing us because he needs to get a friend to talk to because he sits there and rattles that onto me like I understand what he's saying.
Like when you talk to me about makeup and stuff.
But listen, Drag Race. But listen, how
great documentary.
How cute did Ivy look?
Oh, you know, little rugby
Ivy
dress.
had a little rugby dress on, and we tried to we kept it relatively sick free.
Yeah.
Had a bit of banana on it, didn't it?
Bit yellow by the end of the day, wasn't it?
Bit banana-y, but she did look cute.
But to be fair, that's why I struggle with my white top, my white rugby top. That's why I don't wear it that much because if you spill like sauce down it or like.
That's like your Kamado Joe top. That lasted 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just got a stain, and we're like, what is that stain? Like, what did you do?
That's massive though. That he sent me a double XL, which is what this is a double XL t-shirt now. That one Ben sent me, we could both live in that.
It does look a bit like a dress.
Like a moo-moo, yeah.
Like a moo-moo. I love that word, moo-moo.
Like a moo-moo.
Shut up. Listen. So, it was quite funny watching you prepare for Sizzling Saturdays yesterday.
Cacophony of errors yesterday.
Because I was making a coffee and I've just looked out the corner of my eye in the garden and you're literally holding on to the gazebo.
The gazebo was like in the road.
But it's just funny because I was literally just making a coffee and just watching. You look like you was going to fly away. You look like Mary Poppins.
13:59, that blew up there. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like trying to get it back down. I was trying not to knock all the cider bottles down.
You renamed it, didn't you, to Drizzling Saturdays?
Drizzling Saturdays, yeah.
It was just like a comedy sketch, wasn't it, this week? Anything that could have gone wrong, went wrong.
You know what, I should have gone with a bigger gazebo. I should have used the trade one, 3 metres by 3 metres. Should have set it up when it was dry.
I've
but
told
no,
you, get some weights and weight it down.
That was weighed down with the plant pots. It was just...
The plant pots aren't going to do nothing.
No.
You've got to get a proper weight thing.
Yeah, but yeah, it was... I was like texting Hillary before
You know,
saying,
you
maybe
need
we
to
do this
ask,
inside.
You need to ask Daddy John, because for all them years he put that stall up.
Oh yeah, true, yeah, the weights.
Down Walthamstow Market.
Walthamstow
Walthamstow Market, yeah, that, I mean, you see that thing fly away, can you imagine the wind with that great big stall?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so we did get there eventually,
Yeah.
and even though the week was a bit of like, oh my god, what are we going to end up cooking? It was you had a really good meal, didn't you?
Yeah, I tell you what, like, normally we have it planned quite, well, really well actually. Hillary plans it to a T, and we get the meat.
Oh, what, you trying to say you don't do any of the planning?
No, not really.
No, it's funny that really surprises
Not
me.
really.
Because you do so much planning around here, and I just thought, well, you know.
Listen, I'm the talent, right?
Absolute marriage sarcasm, that. Jack does. Fuck all planning for anything. The other day I went, what time are Ivy's little pate's going to be done? Oh, am I cooking for Ivy as well? Yes. You need to cook for your daughter as well.
Yeah, but 2 burgers, like the size of
No,
nuggets, didn't take
no,
long.
that's not the point, and you know it. You were just completely blew past it. You was like, talk about Drizzling Saturdays.
Well, I'm trying to.
Sorry. Shut up, I'll drink my drink.
So yeah, we had Charred and Saltshed. So the theme of the episode was basically home cooking kits. And Charred sent us a lovely spatchcock chicken. Was it honey? No, chili, lime, chipotle.
Yeah. Honey? Do you have honey as well?
Yeah, honey, chipotle,
Chili.
lime, chili.
That stuff.
Yeah, like, but basically it's all like reheat yourself. And I'm always a bit like, a bit sceptical of things like that, especially meat.
And I've got to say, like, when it turned up, I was like, what's that? Because it's vac packed.
Yeah, it's all vac packed in.
So it looks weird, doesn't it? It's like a funny colour. Oh, it was really good.
But yeah, and like they send you everything, so you get like the side dish. So we had jalapeno cornbread.
Wait, before we move on, what massive fucking boo-boo did you make about that cornbread?
What?
What did you say about the cornbread?
It's the best cornbread I've ever tried.
And what does that mean? It's better than my cornbread.
Yeah.
Pissed. Absolutely pissed. I make a stunning cornbread.
Yeah, I know, but that was better. You just need to up your game.
I was pissed off. That's it now. You wait. When you sit there and you cook for us, when you remember, when you remember to cook for us, I'm going, okay, better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say, just to piss you off. Carry on, yeah, cornbread.
And we got free sauces with it. There are 3 bags of sauce, potatoes, all pre-done. And it gives you the instructions on how to reheat it, basically. And I'm always a bit sceptical with things like that, like especially reheating meat.
Microwave meals, that's what it reminds you of, that's why.
Yeah, like I'm always a bit like, oh, why would you do this if you could basically cook it yourself at home? But yeah, eat my words, pleasantly surprised. The chicken was amazing. Reheated in the barbecue, 140 degrees Celsius for half an hour until it's basically safe cooking temperatures. Crisp the skin up. The cornbread we reheated, the potatoes. Oh, it was good, wasn't it?
I think that's what was really good about that episode. Actually, was not only that the meal kit was really good quality. It's not like what you could probably put it down as like microwave mealish.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Where it tastes soggy at the end.
Yeah, it was
the
like
complete opposite of that.
Yeah.
But also, if you're a barbecue enthusiast, you can still get out there and get this stuff on the barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do it from scratch. It's all done. Literally a case of reheating it and putting it on the barbecue. You probably give it a little bit extra flavour as well. So win-win all round. So Charred, amazing. Definitely gonna look to get some stuff from them.
Because I had a little nose on their website. I'm going to try the turkey.
Yeah, turkey,
because
brisket.
I love turkey.
Hot smoked salmon.
Hot smoked turkey, please. Turkey. And the sides all look good, actually.
Yeah, sides were good.
Yeah, they had pulled beef was another one.
Yep.
Pulled beef. Can't remember what else. It was really good. I think
USDA brisket, salmon,
that was in the brisket.
Turkey.
Because I think
lamb, wasn't it? A whole lamb? Leg of lamb?
Yeah, that's it. That was the other one I was thinking of. I thought, well, that'd be interesting, especially if you like your Sunday roast.
Because we got flatbreads with it as well, didn't we? So you can make your own flatbread.
Yeah, there was a lot of sides to be fair. That could have gone around a lot of people.
Yeah, we easily could have served 4 here, I think, when they sent.
4 normal people, 2 row bottoms.
True that, yeah.
Yeah. So, what did you think of the episode in general?
It was really, really good.
And you had a nice drinky poo.
Oh yeah, we had Saltshed as well. So they are a physical restaurant. They've got a place in Box Park, Shoreditch, and they specialise in pastrami and brisket burgers and like Reuben sandwiches, and they basically sent us their pastrami, and again it was
massive, wasn't
massive, like 1.5 kilos. Reheat yourself, like literally just simmer it in water for 35
And is that how you get it? Like
yeah, it's how it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they give us the buns, the pickles, the paper, so they're branded paper. So if you was having people round and you didn't want to cook,
that ain't gonna happen for a while, is it?
Well, yeah, but I'll tell you what a nice thing though. If you like want to treat yourself, it's like something a bit
it's
special.
a family meal though.
Yeah, like.
And I'm not being funny. It's in the fridge. It's ready. You're gonna be eating that all week.
Yeah. Again, pastrami, you can use it loads. We can make a hash out of it. We can do Reubens. We can do burgers with it. But yeah, again, like the best bit was so I done mine early and took it outside. So we had about 15 minutes to rest. So it sliced really nice. Hillary was a little bit behind, and he had his bought to him while we were filming. And the whole thing with like pastrami or brisket to show that it's cooked really, really well is you hang it over your finger and it droops over.
I saw it.
And he put it over his finger. It was like boy piping hot, and he was like, "Fucking hell!"
It really surprised me. The things that tickle you sometimes. Like,
This was so
you're
funny.
quite pan-faced like, a lot of the time.
Quite stoic, yeah.
And something will just make you laugh, and then I laugh because it makes me laugh to see you laugh.
Yeah,
It's
that's a good
bizarre.
thing, though, you can't laugh at everything.
No, but you're not a clown.
Yeah,
Are you?
exactly, yeah. But yeah, that just really made me laugh. I just don't know.
It was quite funny. It is worth watching that
Tickled
episode.
me.
But yeah, it was a bit of it was a weird day, wasn't it?
Oh,
So
yeah,
it was just
so
all
weird.
happened.
Yeah.
But you got that to look forward to because it's going to rain a lot.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. But you know, that's British barbecue, isn't it? So if we were to stop and go inside,
Well, it's actually on the list as we was talking about lockdown and home delivery kits is number 4, but I'm happy to move that up a bit. So we've changed our mind on home delivery kits. We're quite happy. I think we're going to have a little peruse around and see what else is out there, aren't we?
yeah, and you know what? I think we're actually going to get sent some other ones this week.
Oh,
so,
right. Oh, I didn't know that.
So the ones we were supposed to get on Saturday, basically there was an issue, they couldn't get them out to us in time. So we're getting sent them again this Wednesday.
Ooh.
So we'll have a couple more kits. Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I think they became quite popular. There's a famous burger chain that did them, didn't they?
Yeah, Patty and Bun have done them.
Wasn't it Burger Bills or something?
Oh, yeah.
And you
Like
can buy
all the big
buy
ones.
the kit and basically have what you would get in the restaurant
Yeah,
at home. And
at
I think that's a really stellar example of making what do they call it? Making a purse out of sosie.
Making a... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Like
Yeah,
that one,
making
yeah.
a purse out of a salsa. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Making something like out of a shit situation.
Adapt and
basically.
overcome, basically.
Yeah. And we saw that a lot in lockdown, and I don't know, do you think we'll see that again?
I think so. Yeah.
So because we had, didn't we, a lot of people who were supplying the restaurant chains were all of a sudden like,
Yeah.
what the hell am I going to do? We're going to close. So they started delivering to the public.
Yeah, loads of actual like butchers and fishmongers. I mean, we had Bethnal Green Fish, didn't we? Who main thing is
amazing
yeah,
fish.
the fish was so good.
Amazing fish. Because I'm always whinging that you can't get good fish from the supermarket.
Yeah.
It's always like that fat packed crap, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're
it's
like,
small and shit.
and I'm a bit of a pig, if I'm honest. Like, I think that's the thing about when you buy other meats. At least you can get a big bit. Like, I'll eat 2 people's portion. But when you buy fish, I'm like, where's the rest of the fish?
Well, yeah, we had cod the other day, didn't we? And it was like, where did we get it from?
Oh, one of the supermarkets.
Yeah, and it was so watery when we cooked it, and it just sort of flaked apart, didn't it?
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
a bit strange.
Yeah.
They sent us the whole lobster. Do you remember that real lobster we had?
Oh my god. I remember coming down to get a drink in the middle of the night and opening the fridge door, and this poor little sod was just sitting there like, oh, I didn't like that. I don't think I'd do that. I don't want that.
And then I dispatched it on
Oh
Instagram.
no, I didn't like it.
That split the crowd.
Yeah,
Jesus.
no, didn't like the lobster. That was,
Tasted lovely though.
yeah. I don't know. I prefer crab. I think lobster's a bit tasty. I don't get it.
I tell you what,
I think it's more about the sauce you put on the lobster.
Yeah, and as well for the money, you don't get a lot of meat out of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't really get lobster. I know it's expensive and it's very nice and blah blah blah.
It's a lovely treat
Yeah, I
when
don't
someone
get
else
it.
is paying for it.
Yeah. So you're happy about home delivery kits now?
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot more of them, and
Go for it. I think go for it.
yeah,
I really do think go for it.
But it's funny as well.
We like cooking. We like making from scratch.
Yeah, why not? If you can recreate something like your favourite restaurant, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's sort of changed our minds on things really.
Yeah, massively. Yeah,
'Cause
like,
we don't eat out ever, do we?
not really, because again, for us, it's like travelling somewhere and then not having, gambling on if the meal's going to be great or not, and then travelling back. If you can recreate your food in you're home.
Yeah.
Why not do it? Like.
Yeah.
But it's, it's funny. I was telling Hillary about these ghost kitchens, in £1 Million Drop. What £1 Million Drop? The menu thing we used to watch on Netflix.
Yeah.
£1 Million menu. So like Nando's now do home delivery through Deliveroo. So what they will do is basically set up a kitchen, not a Nando's restaurant. It will just be like people who are in like a warehouse, and they will just have like Nando's cooking.
Oh, it don't come from Nando's.
No, it don't come from a Nando's. It will be like a kitchen. Like,
that's like cheating now.
Yeah.
It's come from a Nando's.
Yeah, but it won't. Yeah. And that's what they try and do. So that Deliveroo, I think it's Deliveroo, that guy, that's what he was saying, is like, we'll give you a kitchen space and you can just basically recreate your food and we'll put it on Deliveroo and send it to people. So if we got a Nando's, so where's our nearest Nando's?
Oh, goodness, I don't know.
Enfield, I think?
Walthamstow?
Yeah, maybe Walthamstow or Enfield, but this might be based, say, by the M25 with good transport links. They can then get into like
very clever,
city centres, yeah.
It's very clever. I would like to send out a global apology to our 5 listeners and say that I apologise profusely for Jack's attention to detail. Jack's got one job, really. I edit these videos painstakingly. He puts them on. It takes about 5 minutes. It's a bit daunting, a bit hard work, the download and all that.
Yeah.
So he does the description now. But does he do the description actually? Because I logged on to Anchor to have a look at our podcast, put the new episode on. They've all got different titles. They're all spelt differently.
Yeah, because I was testing
Nothing
out
is
the algorithm.
You hadn't clicked explicit on any of them. I was like, fuck me.
You're the one who swears.
Yeah, well, I know, but you still have to click it. And then, classic example of what you write as the description of our podcast. This is the audio version of our video podcast.
Factual, to the point.
I was like, no wonder no one searches for us. That's probably the main difference between millions of viewers and the 5 that we have.
Well, we can check now. You've changed them all. I expect to have an influx of viewers and listeners. So have a look.
Going to go through this conversation again now. You're never going to hear the end of this. Never. But why do you think you only write one line? Because you're lazy. Because you're lazy, can't bother to write more than one
I didn't
line.
have the book.
And as I say, I've seen you do it with eyes. What you do is you wait till she's nearly finished her dinner. You're like, I'll pick her up, mummy. And you sit her on your lap and you're like, oh, look at me being the cute daddy. Because now I've got to clear all this shit up.
But she likes me better, let's face it.
Yeah, she loves it. Loves it. Lazy, lazy, lazy. So apologies to everyone. They will be much better standard from now on. Like your bed making skills, where you literally got whipped into shape. Get marks out of 10.
10 points.
10 points. Jerk. We've been doing a lot of jerk this week.
We've had it every meal almost.
We have. Why?
We did a jerk gammon on Monday night. So for YouTube, we filmed a Christmas holiday gammon.
Jolly holiday.
We had it a couple of years ago, really enjoyed it. And it's a little bit different from your normal sort of turkey. Like everything at Christmas sort of tastes the same.
It complements the turkey nicely, doesn't it? Because everything's quite bland at Christmas. That's why I have ketchup on my dinner. It's because everything is very sort of blah, and then...
It's all very roasty, isn't it? Everything's like very,
And this goes nice, doesn't it? If you slice it up, even if you don't want it with your main turkey, you're like, I've got a lot of turkey, I don't really need ham as well. It goes nice with a cheese board.
Yeah, and Boxing Day, we can do cold cuts.
Can't be a bit jerk, can we? But then we had a whole pot full of jerk sauce. It's like, we can do something.
Gallons of it, didn't we?
We did. I found, it was quite a big recipe. But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because then we had jerk pork. And then tonight, we had a jerk spatchcock chicken. Did I say that right? Spatchcocked.
Yeah, spatchcock.
I've been watching too much Drag Race, I think.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
I think I'm a bit sensitive to saying words. I'm like, did I say that right? Yeah, that was really good. Because we haven't had jerk for ages. We haven't had anything sort of that tasty. We've had loads of barbecue recently, and I think I'm getting a bit sick of it, so I'm quite pleased to have that.
We've had like the powdered jerk seasonings, haven't we, on stuff?
But not for ages.
Not for ages, but...
This was a lot better. It's the fresh chilies.
Yeah.
A lot nicer.
Fresh chilies, onions, like all bits and pieces, rum, like
but,
all these different flavour levels.
It is actually the food that led us to going to Jamaica for our honeymoon, wasn't it?
Well, we had goat curry at our wedding, didn't we?
We did. Curried goat. We had. But I'm saying that's why we went to Jamaica, because we just love that sort of food, those really spicy tastes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was a good one. We liked that. So we can go back onto food news now. It's the last item on our list, but they won't surprise you anymore. So, this article is from the Mirror, and it was the most questionable items that people put on their roast dinner. I've lost the blinking article now because it's saying what people would consider the perfect roast dinner. Contains roast beef,
Yep.
roast potatoes,
Agree.
lashings of gravy.
Agree.
I've lost the article again. It was carrots, sweet corn,
No.
and parsnips.
What are you talking, like corn on the cob? Or are you talking like loose sweet corn?
No, I'm guessing it's sweet, like loose sweet corn. Because I was it say corn on the cob, wouldn't it?
But that's,
Have I missed anything? Oh, stuffing.
yeah, stuffing, yeah, definitely.
So, but a number of people like to add questionable items, including baked beans.
No place for baked beans on a meal.
That's a fry up.
Maybe with lasagna you can have baked beans.
52% said they enjoy stuffing with all roast beefs.
Yep.
And that, where was it saying about the ketchup? I think it was 10% of people have ketchup, and 12% add mayonnaise, which is higher than all of the standard sauces. Bread sauce 2%, mustard 2%, apple sauce 4%. Bizarre.
It don't go.
I'm in the 10% of ketchups.
Maybe I can understand ketchup because it's got a bit of like flavouring to it. But mayo's pretty sort of bland, isn't it? It's more like adding a fat to something.
What about pigs in blanket mayo?
No.
From Sainsbury's. We've still got to go and get
We
that.
just need to try that.
We've still got to go and get
I'm
that.
surprised no one mentioned sausage
So-
meat. Adding sausage meat to your roast dinner.
What is your perfect roast dinner?
Roast potatoes, sausage meat, beef, parsnips, carrots, broccoli,
Spuds.
cauliflower cheese, yeah, roast potatoes.
Cauliflower cheese as
I
well.
love cauliflower cheese. Gravy, horseradish. Yeah.
Horseradish.
I love horseradish, yeah.
Never seen you put horseradish
Yeah.
on your meat. Like, never.
We don't really have roast beef that often, do we, though? Maybe
Yeah,
at Mars.
is this like the same conversation with your doctor? No, doctor, I never eat beef. You have beef all the fucking time, mate.
Yeah, but not roast beef, like...
Yeah, but you can put horseradish on beef.
Yeah, I've got horseradish in there.
I know. You're making my point. That I've been with you 10 years. I've
Yeah.
never seen you have horseradish on your fucking roast.
I've had roast... Yeah, I have.
Oh my god.
Trust me.
Baked beans.
No.
Who does that?
They don't go in any way, shape or form.
No.
No.
Chavvy Iceland people.
Maybe, yeah, with like... Garbage people have beans in it. Maybe with like Kiev, like chips, Kiev beans, but not roast dinner.
What are you talking about Kiev for? What's that got to do
That's
with
what you'd
anything?
have baked beans with, that sort of meal.
But this leads me nicely, already had this conversation, but so they're talking about the roast dinner.
Yeah.
What is the perfect fry-up? Because we've had many a row about this, because you like a posh calf. Although I don't eat fry-up really anymore, I would say it's got to come from a greasy spoon.
You know what, it depends on the time of day, I think. You order your fry-up as well. Because...
In the morning, isn't it?
Well, no, but I think the fry-up's an all-day meal, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know it's an all day and you
Yeah.
can get it any time of day, but I would say the majority of people would eat it in the morning.
Yeah, so in the morning, don't have chips, you have hash browns, because that's a breakfast potato
No.
item.
No, you got to have chips.
Nah, hash browns.
Got to have chips. Chips,
Yeah,
baked beans,
yeah,
fried egg, sausage.
yeah.
Don't care for bacon,
You don't like
but I
bacon,
get no. It's only because I don't like it, but I get why people have bacon on there. So
Yeah.
bacon could go on there. I said the chips, didn't I?
Chips, yeah.
Yeah. I do like a mushroom. I think they add a little bit. See, I don't like the bread and butter. I like the fried slice.
Yeah, see, I like crusty toast.
Oh, black pudding.
Oh, yeah, black pudding.
Oh, I love black pudding. Love it.
Not no bubble and squeak?
No, I don't like
No.
it. Don't like
Tin tomatoes?
it. Nah.
Nah, see, I'm not a fan of tin tomatoes.
Got to have the baked beans. Got to have a
Texture.
bit of moisture.
Yeah.
Loads of cheap calf ketchup. You know that vinegary ketchup?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, boy.
I'm not a big sauce man, am I, really?
Nah, I love a sauce. I love a sauce. It's because I eat bland food, so then I have loads of sauce on it. But a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, see, for me, it's always a cup of coffee, but you'd always have a tea with your...
Tea with fried, yeah.
Tea with fried, and I get that too. I'm just not partial to a cup of tea. Although I did like the Yorkshire malted biscuit tea.
brew.
That's pretty cool,
That's
isn't
nice,
it?
yeah.
It's nice, I like that. So, one more piece of food news, and again, you're in the surprise on this one, because we've already had the conversation, but what way round, Jack, do you think that you should eat a Jaffa cake?
Well, I would say the normal way, how most people would eat it: biscuit at the bottom, chocolate on the top, and the fruity centre in the middle.
So, according to a spokesperson for Jaffa Cakes, which is owned by McVitie & Price, contrary to popular belief, the chocolate part of the treat isn't the top, it's actually the bottom. So we've all been holding our Jaffa Cakes wrong. Actually, that cakey bit sits at the top and the chocolate goes at the bottom. And that's how you should eat a Jaffa Cake. Which I think the spokesperson is on crack and he's about to get sacked because that cannot be right.
It's obviously his last day because he's not good at his job.
That's just nonsense.
No.
And would you like to do the example of the advert again?
Yeah, there was an advert a few years ago.
I don't remember.
And it was a teacher, and she was like teaching children about the moon, and she's eating Jaffa Cakes, and she was going.
I don't think the advert was about her teaching the moon. I think it was about a teacher being a pig and eating the whole Jaffa Cake.
But the premise of the thing is she was like explaining how the moon is, and she was like,
no, she's eating a fucking Jaffa Cake.
No, but she was
missed the point of the advert.
Yeah, no, but she was holding the Jaffa Cake up, and she was like, this is the moon. Full moon, as in the whole Jaffa Cake. Then she was biting the Jaffa Cake.
But when she was biting, biscuit at the bottom.
Biscuit at the bottom, chocolate on the top, half moon. Then she's eating the whole thing, total eclipse.
I love the impression. It's very good. Don't remember the advert.
I'll try and find it.
I have 2 points to make. One is spokesperson's an idiot. The second one is who cares because Jaffa Cakes are absolutely disgusting. So
No, not they're lovely. They do
Jaffa
pineapple ones now. They do strawberry ones. Amazing.
It's just not right. It's like jelly. Oh no.
Fruit chocolate.
The consistency's wrong.
Love it.
Is a Jaffa Cake biscuit or a cake?
Cake all day long.
I say biscuit. Please comment below because you might save our marriage. You never know.
True that.
You never know. And that's it. That's all we've got today. So
That's it.
if this one hasn't recorded, I'm not doing it again.
No, there will not be a third. We
You
just
can
go
tell-
straight through to episode 11.
We kind of blasted through this one like a nasty fart. we just decided let's just get it over and done with. So hopefully next week for episode 11
Yeah.
we'll press record and we'll have lots of fun. What you got on Drizzling Saturdays next week?
Creedy Carver.
Oh yes, yes, it's bird.
I think Hillary's called it clucking
Love it.
chook or something.
I love the names it comes up with. They're so cheesy. They're
I
brilliant.
know.
They're just brilliant.
But yeah, we'll spin
Cluck
them.
and duck.
Cluck and duck.
Cluck and duck. So you've got a chicken and a duck
Chicken
basically.
and duck, yeah.
So Creedy Carver do a lovely bird. So I'm very much looking forward to my dinner on Saturday.
And we might have a tomahawk as well.
What? Why not?
Why not?
Can't beat a tomahawk. So as I say, like and subscribe. We're going to go to bed now and see you next week.
See you later.